Photographer does maternity photo shoot, but then this horse did something no one expected. Jackson and Lauren were overjoyed as they approached their ranch for their maternity photo shoot. They had hired a renowned photographer for capturing the moments of their pregnancy. As they reached the spot, the photographer suggested that they pose with their white horse, which was a magnificent beauty. The photo shoot began and everything was going according to plan until the white horse started acting strangely. It was tossing its head and kicking its hooves, making it hard for the couple to keep their balance. The photographer tried to calm the horse down, but it seemed to be getting more agitated by the second. Suddenly, the horse reared up on its hind legs and let out a loud whinny. Jackson and Lauren were thrown off balance and stumbled backwards. Just as they were about to fall, the horse charged forward, its eyes wide with fear. It was heading straight for them, and there was no way to get out of its path. The photographer screamed and ran for cover as the horse came barreling towards them. The couple was frozen, unable to move as the horse neared them. But just as they were about to be trampled, the horse suddenly stopped and turned, galloping off into the distance. The couple was shaken but unscathed. The photographer ran over to them, asking if they were okay. They were still in shock but managed to nod their heads. The photographer suggested they go back inside and take a break, but as they turned to go, they noticed that the white horse was nowhere to be seen. At that time, they had no idea what could have caused it, but when they finally did, they wished they never did the photo shoot in the first place. Let's find out why. First, we have to get to the bottom of who Jackson and Lauren really are. Hey there, ViralVids here. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell. We post the most beautiful, amazing, and scary videos every single day. Let's proceed with the video. Jackson and Lauren met in the most unexpected way. Jackson was a successful businessman and Lauren was a freelance artist. They met at a charity auction where Lauren was bidding on a painting she had always wanted. Jackson was the winner of the auction, but instead of keeping the painting, he gifted it to Lauren, saying that he couldn't bear to take it away from her. From that moment on, they knew they'd found something special. They started dating, and years after, they wanted to start a family. However, that wasn't easy. Lauren had always dreamt of starting a family with her husband, Jackson. However, her dreams were shattered when she found out that she was struggling with infertility. She had been trying to get pregnant for years, and every time she thought she had succeeded, her hopes were crushed when she found out she wasn't pregnant after all. Lauren was devastated. She felt like she was failing as a woman and a wife. She didn't know what to do or who to turn to. She was constantly being told by friends and family members to just relax and it would happen, but that only made her feel worse. She and Jackson started going to fertility clinics and trying different treatments, but nothing seemed to work. They were running out of options and their dreams of starting a family seemed to be slipping away. Lauren was on the brink of giving up hope when she finally got the news that she had been waiting for. She was pregnant. It was the happiest day of her life, and she couldn't believe that all her struggles had finally paid off. Lauren never forgot the feeling of desperation and sadness that she felt during her infertility journey. It was a constant reminder of the struggles that many women face, and she was grateful for every day that she had with her growing family. She was determined to spread awareness about infertility and to support other women who were going through the same thing. She was a beacon of hope for those who were struggling and a testament to the fact that with determination, love, and the right support, anything is possible. They were overjoyed to be pregnant and decided to celebrate by having a maternity photo shoot. They wanted to capture this special moment in their lives forever. As they approached the ranch for their photo shoot, they were filled with excitement and happiness. They were about to embark on a new journey, a journey of parenthood, and they wanted to document every moment of it. The photo shoot was perfect, capturing all the love and joy that was evident on their faces. As they posed with the white horse, they couldn't believe how far they'd come. They were no longer two people in love, but a family, about to embark on the greatest adventure of their lives. It was at that moment that the white horse, called Fresco, started to act strange. Fresco, the white horse, was the best horse on the ranch. Everyone loved him for his gentle and friendly nature. That's why he was picked for the maternity photo shoot of Jackson and Lauren. Fresco was used to the attention and was always well behaved during photo shoots. However, during the photo shoot, Fresco started to act strange. He was tossing his head and kicking his hooves, making it hard for the couple to keep their balance. The photographer tried to calm him down, but it seemed to be getting worse by the second. The cause of Fresco's sudden change in behavior was unknown. The staff at the ranch tried to figure out what was wrong, but they were stumped. Fresco was always well behaved and had never shown any signs of aggression before. One of the staff members suggested that Fresco might be reacting to the change in Lauren's hormones due to her pregnancy. Others suggested that there might be something wrong with his hooves or that he was feeling stressed due to the photo shoot. Despite their efforts to find a solution, Fresco continued to act strange. He was restless and kept moving around, making it difficult for the staff to keep him under control. Everyone was worried about Fresco and they didn't know what to do. Fresco's behavior became even more erratic. He was getting hysterical, and the staff were having a difficult time controlling him. Suddenly, the leash snapped, and Fresco ran off into the forest. Everyone was shocked and scared for Fresco's safety. They immediately organized a search party and started looking for him in the forest. They called out to him, hoping he would come back, but he was nowhere to be found. Hours went by and they still couldn't find Fresco. They searched every inch of the forest, but it was as if he had vanished into thin air. They were starting to lose hope and feared the worst. Jackson and Lauren were devastated. They felt responsible for Fresco and they couldn't bear the thought of him being lost in the forest. They joined the search party and helped in any way they could. The search party was determined to find Fresco. They searched every inch of the forest and called out to him, hoping he would come back to them. Suddenly, they heard a sound in the distance. It was a sound they had never heard before, and it was coming from a deep part of the forest. They quickly followed the sound, and as they got closer, they saw Fresco. He was stuck in the vines and appeared to have a broken leg. The sight of Fresco in pain was heartbreaking for everyone, especially for Jackson and Lauren. They quickly organized a helicopter to get Fresco out of the forest into a vet. They knew that he needed immediate medical attention, and they were determined to make sure that he got it. The helicopter arrived and they carefully lifted Fresco onto a stretcher. He was in a lot of pain, but he was still trying to stand and be brave. The sight of Fresco being rescued was a touching moment for everyone. They flew Fresco to the nearest vet and he was quickly taken into surgery. The vet worked tirelessly to fix his broken leg and to make sure that he was going to be okay. Hours passed and everyone was anxiously waiting for news about Fresco. They didn't know what to do or how to feel. They were all praying for him to be okay. Finally, the vet came out with good news. Fresco was going to be okay. He had a successful surgery and he was going to make a full recovery. Everyone was overjoyed and they couldn't wait to see Fresco back on his feet again. Jackson and Lauren were especially grateful. They felt like they had been given a second chance with Fresco. They promised to take better care of him and to never let anything like this happen again. Fresco was taken back to the ranch and he was given a warm welcome. He was given the best care and attention and he quickly regained his strength. He was back to being his old self and everyone was happy to see him. From that day on, Fresco was never forgotten. He was a reminder of the love and determination that can be found in the most unexpected places, and he lived happily ever after with Jackson and Lauren by his side, always looking out for each other. Years passed and Jackson and Lauren's family grew. They had a beautiful baby boy whom they named Frez, after the horse that had changed their lives. Frez grew up surrounded by love and nature, learning about the joys of horse riding and caring for the animals on the ranch. As he grew older, he developed a love for horses, just like his parents. He would spend hours riding and caring for the animals on the ranch, learning all about their unique personalities and quirks. He was determined to make the ranch the best it could be and to continue his parents' legacy. Frez took over the ranch when he was still young, but he proved himself to be a capable and responsible young man. He worked tirelessly to maintain the ranch, making sure that the animals were always well taken care of. He was a natural leader and everyone respected and admired him. The ranch became even more successful under Frez's leadership. He introduced new programs and events, making the ranch a popular destination for horse lovers from all over the world. People would come from far and wide to see the beautiful animals and to learn about the love and care that went into each and every one of them. Frez never forgot the horse that had inspired his name. He would always remember the day that his parents had rescued Fresco the horse from the forest and the love and determination that had brought them all together. He would often visit Fresco, now retired, and tell him all about the wonderful things that had happened since they last saw each other. Frez had grown up to be a successful and loving young man, just like the horse that had inspired his name. He had inherited his parents' love of horses and had passed that love down to his own children. The ranch was a testament to the love and determination that had been passed down through generations, and it would continue to be a shining example of what can be achieved with love, care, and hard work. What did you think of this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video and subscribe. See you next time!